Gemini, welcome to your weekly Sidereal forecast for July 13th through the 19th. My name is Athen. So we have a lot going on this week. I'm going to go through it. If you have any questions, please let me know. Very exciting time, I would say, for you Geminis. Happy birthday to you, Geminis, by the way, who have your birthday this week, who are watching this for your sun sign. We've got a new moon taking place on Wednesday in your first house, which is all about your goals. It's all about your desires, the things you want in life, which is important. But with that Pluto still transiting that seventh house, there is, this balance, and there's transformation and change still happening in the relationship side of things, as well as with yourself. These transformations are happening with self primarily. And so with that, naturally, the relationship stuff will continue to change, as it has been over many years with Pluto there. But finding the balance, because there's so much energy on you right now and you're changing and all of this, this is needing that balance where it's other-oriented and having mutual respect and, not going to any extremes with relationships either, and just kind of keeping that even keel here in regards to these things. But it's a lot of desires, a lot of ambitions, I would say. All this energy, you had so much energy in your 12th house last month and before with your ruler there. So now your ruler Mercury is now well in your first house. We have a conjunction with Mercury and Mars on Wednesday as well. So you're in high gear. You're probably, very assertive, very direct, and it's a great time to continue to move towards these goals of yours, or whatever it is you're working on, asserting yourself there. And these new beginnings will certainly be shaping up around that for the next 30 days. But take it slow, It's a week of patience. It's a week of slow and steady progress from what I can see generally. And especially during the new moon, that's what we want to do anyways. Just kind of reflect, set the intentions, and then, into next week really, or later on this week, slowly putting energy into those new beginnings more and more. But it's good to work out. It's good to get that assertive energy moving. All of that can be meditative as well, so a good time for anything physical in general. That being said, that's Wednesday, but leading into it, Monday, we do have some patient energy, as is the case all week. The sun will be squaring up to Uranus. So the key here is, with all these changes and things happening in your public life or career that have been happening for many years, just keep working at that, nice and slow, nice and steady there, and finding the way to incorporate this new transformations into the public life, and just take it slow with that on Monday. Mercury will be trining it up to Neptune, which is from your 9th house, and your 9th house is actually very supportive this week, as it was last week. In regards to your life path, philosophy, astrology, travel, things of this nature, very well aspected this week generally for all of you from that 9th. So here, with Mercury, I think there's a good imagination available early part of the week in terms of what you can set your intentions on and things like that, and go with the flow. Especially with your ruler, there's an easygoing energy about this beginning of the week, Monday and Tuesday, which is nice. Then also around that time, the sun will be trining up to Chiron again, supporting energy from there. It's in Pisces, so again, flowing energy. And I think anything expansive this early part of the week, such as, philosophy, travel, things like that, which opens your mind, body, or soul to the possibilities of life, that can be very healing, actually. So it's things like travel, stuff like that, but pretty much anything that opens your horizons. So that's the early part. And then also during this early part of the week, Monday through Thursday, Venus will be Venus will be squaring up to Saturn. So there's this energy, again, it's patience, you see, and it's involving Venus, who's slowly going into your 3rd house. We'll be shifting into your 3rd roughly around midweek. So the important energy here with this is that Venus does naturally rule your 12th house of, behind the scenes relaxation, where you had a lot of that energy last month. So it's taking that stuff slow. It's also taking your self-expression slow, working at this stuff that you're creating or expressing, maybe in the creative side of things. You've had Saturn in your 5th house for the past 3 years, and now Saturn's going back in here for the next couple months to finish up something in relation to small business, in relation to your creative self-expression, to children, for those of you who have children in your life, anything creative, artistic, like that. So here it's about grounding that and also having fun in that grounded, mature way. this week, I think, will be very important. And understanding more, too, about not only the self-expression and all that, but also about how you communicate. Because Venus going into your third is all about enjoying communications. And you certainly can now for the next few weeks with her in there. She is going to go retrograde in there. But there is this enjoyment to be had. So enjoying learning, enjoying exchanging with others, things like that with the third house. But this week, taking it slow and working at it, and just having that nice grounded approach to it will be important. So that's Monday through Thursday. And then Wednesday, like I said, there's that new moon, all this energy here in your first house. And then over the weekend, Saturday and Sunday, Mercury, your ruler, will be squaring up to Uranus. So patience for you, Geminis, because we are talking about your ruler, very important here. Over the weekend, in relation to the career stuff or public stuff, and working at it maybe. There's still changes happening here for you to have more freedom in your work and career. So maybe there's some things to work on in regards to that over the weekend. And I think all of that you can find quite healing as well, since Chiron will be trining up to you, your ruler, here over the weekend also. So in a nutshell, lots of activity in your first, balancing this self and relationships as well, transformations in both, very assertive, very direct energy this week, and staying nice and balanced and patient in regards to your ideas, in regards to sharing and learning, and your self-expression in general this week. So Gemini, have a nice one. If you have any questions, please let me know. Thank you again for all of your support, and I'll talk to you all next time. Take care.